All right, here we are. We got in a little bit early, so I hope you guys can join us. This is our best and worst of 2023. Rich, I'm excited for this, bro.
Me too.
This was a lot of fun, like putting together, and I can't wait to throw the intro down and go over these with you to see what your picks are.
Because I don't know what they are.
Yeah, he doesn't know the scores. Or remember them. So yeah, I went through, did all the scores. So let's do the intro and
let's get going
and get rocking and rolling. What's up, you guys? Thank you for joining the Faces for Radio podcast as we present our top and bottom movies of 2023. I am your host, David, aka the 4K Lowdown, and my co-host is
Rich, aka Turner Fan 77. Man,
all right,
did I just see you earlier?
I didn't see you, but you saw me. Because my Instagram is a piece of garbage with my internet. I don't know what the hell goes on, but first all I could see Nate and Alex, but I couldn't see you. And then when we got dropped off, I don't know, you hung up the call or whatever on us. When you started it back up, all I could see was Alex. So I was just looking at Alex the whole time. And not that wasn't enjoyable, but it would have been nice to see all three of you. But our Instagram live was a blast, you guys. We went on and did our nominations for the Geeks with Faces for Radio Awards, otherwise known as the GFRs. We're going to be doing that show on the 18th at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. So you guys definitely get in, because the more people we have, the more votes we get. You guys in the chat will vote on YouTube. So make sure you're on the Faces for Radio YouTube channel for the voting process. Speaking of, want to say hey to Evan.
What's up?
Thank you so much, Evan, for being on. Nate jumped on.
Nate
is a glutton for punishment. He just went off of Instagram, came over to see us again. Please keep tops and bottoms on. So my bottoms are already off, but I promise not to stand up in the show. So, bro, do you want to talk about your top 10 or your bottom 5 first?
Let's get the shit show out of the way first. Because I'm excited to see what my top 10 were.
Okay. So yeah, I'm excited to show you your top 10, because I think you're going to be surprised.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be surprised by your bottom. It's just, because you're like, okay, I know which ones I didn't like, but you may not remember the scores. So the order might be
the scores.
And maybe there is a surprise there. I don't know. I got to save your bottoms, but what do you think? I got to save your bottoms.
I know Skidmarink. We talked about that earlier tonight.
We talked about that one. Do you think that's your lowest score of the year?
It's either that or the Kid and Aliens one. That's my two lowest scores, I think.
Okay. I will tell you that your Kids versus Aliens score did not make your bottom 5.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see. I'm surprised already. But we watched 200 plus movies for the show.
We did.
So.
we watched a ton. Yeah, we watched 245 movies.
Is that? I think that's low because some days we had 6 movies.
Oh, that's counting. It was actually well, because we had 50 episodes. Now we had yeah, so we had 50 episodes and 5 movies apiece. That should have been 250. But by the count,
My pussy's making noise.
Your pussy's making noise.
It's that time.
It is that time. They're nocturnal after all, so that's the way that ball bounces. So no, it's higher than that. No, I'm going through my spreadsheet because I went on Letterboxd and I think I got all my movies in, but maybe I didn't.
I think you're low. I think you're low.
No. So yeah, I have on the spreadsheet, I have 272. So yeah, I'm off. Yes. So we did.
That sounds right.
Well, that sounds about right. So we did over 270 movies.
Yeah.
And I've got to go through and see which ones I missed on Letterboxd because my Letterboxd tells me 243.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
But what's up, Reed?
Spicy?
Yeah, late night stream. We just finished on Instagram for our nominations for the GFR Awards. That is the Geeks with Faces for Radio Awards, which we do with Geeks and Flicks, and they're going to join us on the 18th for the actual award show. So I hope you're there with us.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome to have you.
And big shout out to Nate. Shout out to thank you guys. We love you, man.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to Nate and Alex because that was a blast. I know that every time we're on the live stream with them, it goes well because the chemistry with the 4 of us is awesome.
Yeah.
So
totally agree. And just going a little rant here, not even a little rant. You definitely, Nate and Alex, dude, if we were all in the same community or like physically in the same, we would hang out. That's how much I like you guys.
I think so. Yeah, I think we would hang out.
Yeah.
We'd go have dinner.
Drinks.
I probably wouldn't go to the games with you guys, but you guys can do the games. I mean, actually, I might just so I could drink beer and eat a pretzel or something. I might. I actually kind of enjoy going to the live baseball games, so that wouldn't be too bad. I just don't like watching it on TV.
Yeah. Just the friendship. I love we got to get Nate into the films with friends chat.
We got to get him in that chat. Yeah. I've been thinking about that myself because we've got Alex in there and we've got Adam and Evan and Harrison. And it's just
only one missing is Nate.
Yeah, we need in there. I just said your name, dude. Man.
Evan, dude, for real. All kidding aside, dude, you're one of my favorite fucking people.
Evan's one of our favorite people. Absolutely.
Dude, he is so kind. He's like,
except to you, which I love.
Even that, dude.
He's even nice about giving you shit. He's even nice about being a dick to you.
He is. Dude, I have a lot of love for Evan.
No, Evan's great. Evan and Reed and gosh, Sarah and Huck and Mel and Dell and just the Jeff, the John Doe Juggalo, the twins, Mika and Kira. Anybody that's joined us on the show, anybody that joins us in the chat live, and the interaction is awesome. And I love the interaction between the people in the chat. Nate says Evan's all right.
Nate, since you're still here, I hope you are. I'm gonna send you a DM. I want to get you into our group chat because it just goes off the wall sometimes and it's fun. And I just want you in there.
Yeah. Evan and Alex got into it this morning, and I'm like, I'm just gonna read it.
Sometimes I have nothing to say because I don't know what to say. Yeah. But I love reading the.
He pretends to like Disney, but other than that, I love it. But yeah, it sounds like he's in. So yeah, Nate, we'd love to get you on board in that group chat. It's a blast. We're always giving each other shit. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's awesome. But yeah, I love the community. I love the camaraderie that we have with these guys. And
it's
yeah,
all love, and it's no hate.
If we were all in the same area, I guarantee we would hang out. We'd go to each other's places for movie nights. We'd go out to dinner together. We'd hang out. We'd like.
We'd help each other when we needed help.
We'd help each other, dude. Yeah, it was like, Rich would be like, dude, I need someone to babysit my cats, and I'm like, no, I am not going near Godzilla. That cat is crazy.
Yeah, that cat's mean. She's a little bitch.
Caveman, you are definitely on that list, brother. You are definitely one of our favorite people.
You're such a good supporter, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Whatever, Nate. No one is buying the Disney set. I'm not buying that Disney set.
That's nuts.
It's crazy. That's expensive shit, dude. I'm just like, oh shit, my wallet, my wife's gonna leave me.
All the movies already.
I think I already have them. So why would I want the box set of it? No, I don't need it. That's fine. It's like those stupid silver steel books. I don't want any part of those.
Yeah, even that $9.99, they weren't worth it.
Those are awful. A true fan would. All right, so let's get into this. So we're gonna start out by talking about our turds, and these are the bottom of the barrel, the worst of the worst that we did. And you are correct in that Skinamarink is on that list, and Skinamarink is your lowest score. You gave Skinamarink a 27. And that is your lowest score that you have ever given any movie since we started doing this.
That's funny.
And what's up, Miss Caveman? Where there is one, there is the other.
And we love her too, man. We appreciate you joining us, man.
I love that she comes on, shows her love. It's great. All right. So what else do you think? So Kids vs. Aliens, not on your bottom 5. What else do you think is on your bottom 5?
Fuck. Any Shudder movie. A lot of the Shudder movies.
Yes.
Black Demon, maybe.
Nope.
Oh shit. I scored 741 movies this year.
You did.
So
you didn't score them all in lowdown format. So you're not gonna get I'm not gonna give you too much of an excuse out of that. According to Films at Home, that Disney set is a must-own. It's a hot ticket. Okay.
He's a shill.
On this format, Skinamarink would get a 10 from me. Elevator Game.
Yes. Is that on there?
Elevator Game is in your bottom. That is your second lowest score at a 30.
I'm out of blank. I am out of blank.
Okay. What if I told you that Strays is in your bottom 5?
I believe it. I would believe
it. That is your number 5. So let's take a look at your bottom 5 all in one. Here we go. So Skinamarink.
I forgot about that. Gringo Stole Christmas.
Yep, the Gringo Stole Christmas. So Skinamarink 27, Elevator Game 30, How the Gringo Stole Christmas 32, Zombie Town 33, and number 5, Strays at 35.
Wow. See, I don't. Yeah. All sucked.
And what's up, Corey? Great live stream earlier, bro. I love Mika and Kira. I'm glad you had them on your channel.
That was awesome. I'm glad I was able to catch it.
Yeah, me too. When you don't have to pay for it, it's a must own. I agree with that. If I didn't have to pay for it, I'd get it. I'd have it. But yeah. All right.
I'm not surprised at any of those.
No. Now, I will tell you that 4 out of the 5 in your bottom 5 are in my bottom 5.
See, we match.
We match. Not in the same order, but we match. But one thing I have that you thought you had, but you don't, is Kids vs. Aliens. Here's mine. So my lowest is Elevator Game at 36, Gringo Stole Christmas 37, Zombie Town 37, Skinamarink 40, and Kids vs. Aliens 45 as my 5th lowest.
Wow. I mean, again, I agree with all 5 of yours. I mean, there's no.
I agree with all 5 years too. I'm like, how is Strays not in my bottom 5?
Yeah,
that movie
because you hate talking
that
animals.
movie was a giant dog turd. I knew I was going to hate that coming in, and I think that's why I didn't score it so low, because I was like, dude, I know I'm going to hate this.
Yeah.
Evan, I knew he was bad when he showed off the sold out Bond car set. I got to watch one of those for a certain stream. I know, not that you're poking at me or anything, but but yeah, he got one of them. One of those.
It's Gringo, right?
It was Gringo, I think.
That's my bad, Corey. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like, why did you pick Gringo? We have a guest. Why did you pick that? I mean, we've already scared Alex off. Alex won't come on the show.
Alex, we broke Alex, I think.
We broke Alex. He's like, I'm not doing that again, bro. If you give me shit movies like that, I'm not doing it. We gave him Black Demon and we gave him Little Mermaid. It was so bad. And Little Mermaid almost made my stinker of the year, but I already knew I was gonna hate it.
Yeah.
And Nate is saying, hey, again, because he jumped over to our channel, to my channel. So
okay,
good for him. But yeah, no, Zombie Town. Zombie Town was a big giant turd. And yeah, was that the one we made you watch, Corey?
I thought it was Gringo.
I thought it was Gringo Stole Christmas, but yeah, it was probably Zombie Town
twice, right? Yeah, so
you could have been twice. So you could have had two turds. You could have.
And we can't wait for you to come back again, man.
I know. We'll give you another one. Yep. But yeah, okay. So now we're getting into the top 10.
Yeah.
Also got a like from my oldest son, Eric. So thank you, son. Love you so much.
Thank you.
He doesn't come in the chat, but he always gives me a like, and I appreciate that. All right. So you have a tie for number 10.
Uh-oh.
So one of them is going to make your top 10. The other one is going to drop out of your top 10 list.
Ooh, interesting.
So yeah, I find that very interesting. I also have a similar issue, but so let's take a look at your two movies. In your top 10, these are your two that are tied for 10. And your score is a 90 for both of these movies.
Oh shit. I don't even remember what they.
So here they are. Milli Vanilli and Creed 3. So Milli Vanilli, of course, is the documentary that's on, was that Paramount? It was on Paramount, right?
Paramount Plus, yeah.
It was Paramount Plus. And then Creed 3 was one that we watched earlier in the year. And I was like, oh, wow, I forgot that he gave that a 90.
Yeah.
So if you were going to pick your legit number 10, and then I'm going to
go because I nominated Milli Vanilli for the documentary category and the whatever you called it. I'm going to pick Milli Vanilli as my number 10.
Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, but okay. I'm okay with that.
I love Creed 3. I like it. Jonathan May, say what you want about him. He is fantastic in this movie. But like Alex said earlier, Michael B. Jordan does a great job directing this film. He's great in it. His daughter, the little girl in this, is great in it. They took some risks with the end, the last act, the way they did the boxing match. I like that. But I think I enjoyed Milli Vanilli more because I didn't know a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
And I just got Creed 3 too, not too long ago.
But yeah, Creed 3 was good. I was like, oh wow. And I'm kind of glad it at least appears here in your top 10.
Yeah, me too. But it got KO'd by Blame It on the I can't sing. Blame It on the Rain. We get copyrighted.
I'm in love with you, girl, and you're on my mind. You're the one I talk about most every time. That's as far as I go. But dude. So okay. So Milli Vanilli takes the number 10 spot. Creed 3 is unfortunately out of the countdown. So let's take a look at my number 10. So I have 4 that are
4 for number 10.
I have 4 that are all tied for 10. And I'm like, God dang it. Yeah. Caveman says check out Bull. I was going to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Careful, gonna get a copyright strike. No.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh, with my lovely rendition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here are my my number 10 movies that that I'm gonna pick. And this was really tough for me. So I have for a score of 86, I have The Covenant, Fast X, Still, and All Quiet on the Western Front.
I'm surprised Fast X didn't come up in the awards.
It was one of my alternates for action.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't have to do that because I got to pick one of the first ones. So came in, I wrote down both and recommended. So you recommended to everybody out of these 4, The Covenant for me, and that's the one I'm gonna pick.
I would see for me, it's All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western Front, and All Quiet on the Western Front, I think is the best movie out of this bunch. But because of the nominations from last year and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna leave that on last year's stuff. So I'm gonna go with Covenant as my 10. Still is gonna be 11. All Quiet on the Western Front will be 12, and Fast X will be 13.
Yeah.
So
Covenant's so good.
So The Covenant makes my countdown, and I nominated it for Thriller. I think it absolutely deserves to be in our award show.
Yeah.
And Still was my nomination for a documentary. I think it's amazing. So it was really tough to choose between those 2 as my number 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, Corey agrees with Nate. Had fun with Fast X though, more than most. I did too. I liked Fast X, bro. I really enjoyed it, and that's why it actually made it was in there for my top 10. All right, so yeah, so that was tough. I've got a couple more that are tough. Let's see. You have, I think you have one at 9. I've got to find it, but I think you also, what do you have? Let me double check this. Yeah. So you have 4, and this is tied for 6th. So you're going to pick 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Oh shit!
Out of these 4, all of these movies you gave a 91.
Oh damn!
Are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Okay.
Wait. Before we go, before you hit the card, no one give me shit about what these movies are.
Okay. Do you want to guess, or do you want to just?
No, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Okay. Here are the 4 movies that you have at 91. Emancipation, yeah. John Wick 4, The Fabelmans, and Thriller 40.
I almost bought The Fabelmans this week because I still need to get that.
I have the 4K of that. It's nice.
It's one of the ones I think that Amazon had 3 for $40.
Yeah. So I mean, given all the stuff that happened with Will Smith, Emancipation is really good.
It is. It's not talked about. It's an Apple TV Plus.
Nate likes 3 of these, which I'm guessing Emancipation is probably out, or maybe Fable. Yeah, it's streaming.
Okay, number 9 is going to be Emancipation.
Okay.
Number 8 is going to be The Fabelmans. And then number 7 is going to be John Wick. And then number 6 is Michael Jackson's Thriller 40.
Cool. I'm doing this in the outro as you're talking about it. So
okay. I think I love John Wick, but we've seen John Wick 3 different times.
Yeah.
All enjoyable. But I think for me, the Thriller 40, and I'm thankful for Nate to turning us on to that.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really good.
It gave me goosebumps watching that documentary.
Yeah. All right. Thriller 40 at 6, John Wick at 7, Fabelmans at 8, and Emancipation at 9.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I have didn't see Constipation. No, it never came out.
That's pretty good, man.
That's my dad joke. All right, so I only have one movie at my number 9. Not a big surprise. I really like this. This comes in with a score of 87, and my number 9 movie is Babylon.
Oh yeah.
I almost wanted to pick that in the awards, but again, it was like I think Fabelmans will be more appreciated in like 15 to 20 years. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, if it was a biopic of Steven Spielberg, which it pretty much was, I would have that would have been so much better. It might have even gotten Oscar nominations, you know, more Oscar nominations than it got. But yeah, so my number 9 was easy. You have a tie for 4 and 5.
Then why don't you just keep going until you get to number 6?
Okay. Okay, so I have a 3-way tie.
You got a 3-way
at 6. I have a 3-way. Nice. So I have a 3-way tie for 6. And you know, and this is with a score of 88. Yeah, I enjoyed Babylon 2, raunchy, insane version of Singing in the Rain. Okay.
Yeah.
I totally lost all respect for the movie now, but no, I love the jazz in it. It was crazy. I needed to take a shower afterwards. The stuff with Tobey Maguire was crazy. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was a lot. There was a lot to it. There was so much going on. All right. So my 3 movies that are tied at 6 with an 88 are The Fabelmans, John Wick 4, and Godzilla -1. And this was an interesting choice for me. But because of the big surprise that it was, I went with Godzilla -1 at 6, John Wick 4 at 7, and Fabelmans at 8.
Yeah,
so
that's all great.
Yeah, so we actually have the same ranking for John Wick and Fabelmans.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I think that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What if they gave Oscars to 10, 20-year-old movie revisits? They should have like a legacy award.
Yeah.
Where they go, you know what? We are sorry we snubbed you on this.
Yeah.
We need to call attention to that. I think they should. I think that'd be a great idea, Caveman.
I'll keep thinking about the movie that Nate picked. I forget what he picked it for, drama. Because I had it on my best movie of the year pick for this year, for the 2024 or 23 awards. And that's Past Lives. That movie doesn't get talked about.
Past Lives was so good, bro. That would have been my drama pick if you hadn't grabbed it. Or
Nate did.
Nate grabbed it. Nate picked it.
And
that would have been my
number 1 movie for the longest time.
That was really good.
Yeah.
They should have a We Missed It award. Yeah. All right. So now you have a tie for 4 and 5. And okay.
I'm ready.
All right. And this is with a score of 92. these are Babylon and RRR.
Oh fuck, I love RRR.
Oh, so you don't like my idea? All right, piss off then. No, just kidding. So yeah, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Babylon 5.
Babylon 5?
And RRR is 4.
All right. So Babylon number 5, RRR number 4.
Yeah. What's so funny?
Okay. Babylon 5.
Oh, got it.
No? Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Am I the only one that saw the joke?
I did like that show.
I'm pretty sure you didn't. Jason Bateman wasn't in it.
The RRR is fantastic. I'm glad they gave that an Oscar spot for the music, because that was amazing.
I think it deserved that.
Yeah.
I think it deserved that. But yeah, I'm not going to watch that again, but it was a great one-time watch for me.
I would love to own that movie. Yeah, Margot Robbie was fantastic and sexy, and Babylon. I almost said Babylon 5.
Almost said Babylon 5. See, I told you.
And I forget Brad Pitt's in this movie too.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, dude. He did such a good job. I love the end with him.
Yeah. I still need to get that in my collection.
Yeah. All right. So Babylon takes 5th. RRR is in 4th. I think I have another 3-way.
Damn.
No, not yet. So I have number 5 is a singular, and then I have 3 between 2, 3, and 4, I think, but it doesn't look like I put it in. Why? Or it didn't stay there.
I do not know, David. Why did you not do that?
2 and 3. Yeah, that's right. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there we go. So I'm going to do my number 5, and then I'm going to do my, to catch up to you, then I'll have to do my 2, 3, and 4, and then yours. So my number 5 is One by Itself. Got a score of 89, and I absolutely love this movie, and it is Creator, so that takes my number 5 spot. Yeah. This was an absolute treat. I really like this, and you said something really cool during our live stream on Instagram, where you saw that it doesn't take $200 million to do a whole world like a sci-fi movie, and it did. It was so good, and I loved the CGI in it. I love the touches they did with the special effects. I think it is absolutely amazing. So yeah, it deserves number 5 pick. I wish it would have been higher, but I'm okay with it being at number 5.
Yeah. Good pick.
Yeah. Awesome movie. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go with, I have a 3-way tie at number 2. So I got to pick 2, 3, and 4. And then my number 1 movie is All by Itself. Rich, you have a tie for 3 and 4, and then you have a tie for 1 and 2. So you're going to have to pick both of those. Yeah. Caveman, yours is more realistic. They would never admit they missed something. Right? Babylon is great. Love that music. Yeah. Babylon 5 went over its head. It did.
It did.
Creator was more Star Wars than Rebel Moon. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And what's up, Jeff?
What's up, Jeff? Thank you for joining us.
Good to see you, Jeff. All right. So let's take a look at my 3 movies tied for number 2. And I'm going to pick those. They are Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This was an interesting group.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it and I was going, okay. Yeah, I was tossing this one around. This went back and forth for me, but I ultimately went with Mission Impossible as my number 2 because I absolutely loved it and it's got more practical effects in it. Guardians of the Galaxy takes the 3rd spot because I still love live action over animated. But not to be outdone, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is absolutely fantastic. It is well deserving of the 4 spot. So that's how I did it. Mission Impossible takes number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is 3. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse takes number 4.
Good job.
Thank you. Across the Spider-Verse, but both movies are great. I had 3 in there, but that's cool. Both of the other ones, I think, is what you're talking about. But yeah, everybody was saying hey to Jeff, so I'm gonna throw that up. Because Jeff is awesome, and Jeff, we got to get you on for a high five, bro.
Yeah, you do, brother. You got to get on here.
We got to get you on. Okay, so you have a tie. We did your 4 and 5, so you have. Oh no, you have only one at number 3, and that is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning comes in at a 96. Great number 3. And again, well, I have mine at my number 2. But you have it at number 3. Still really good. You still have it a higher score than I do. But 96, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I'm totally happy with that, bro. What do you think?
Yeah, me too. I'm happy with that and I'm hoping the last 2 movies that I have are the ones that I absolutely love this year too.
Yeah. Well, they would have to be, but let's take a look at them. So you have a tie for 1 for first place. So you got to pick your 1 and your 2, and those are Oppenheimer and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You gave them both a 98. What are you thinking?
Whoa! What was my score for Past Lives?
80 something.
Really, I didn't realize that.
Yep.
This is easy for me. Oppenheimer, fantastic film. Christopher Nolan puts on a clinic on how to make a movie. I mean,
yeah,
he does this movie is so good. If you guys haven't seen it, who hasn't seen Oppenheimer? What'd you say? It made 952 million.
952 million.
That is my number 2. Oppenheimer is my number 2.
Okay. But I kind of figured you were going to go there.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, that movie, it's just more than an animated movie because there's so much in there that the character Miles is going through. He's got to deal with his parents, growing up, his letting his father down a little bit, and yeah, there's just a lot in there than just an animated comic book movie. So that's my number 1.
Nice.
Love that movie. I still think the first one is just a titty hair better, and I still think the first one is the best comic book movie ever made.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's really good.
I know you had a problem with the ending of this one.
I had a problem with the ending of this one, so it does not quite stack up to the first one for me. But I do think it was good. But yeah, that was my only hitch, is really the ending. That was the only part that was the only part I had a problem with. I love the animation, I love the action. Yeah. I think
there's more story, there's more meat on the bones in this one than there is the first one, I think.
Yeah.
He's got a hint, there's jealousy in this a little bit with Spider-Punk and Gwen. Miles feels jealousy a little bit. There's a lot of emotion in it. And I hope a little bit it doesn't get overlooked when the Oscars come around.
I'm sorry, I'm breaking up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Am I still breaking up?
Yeah, it should. No, I'm breaking up because I'm rendering that video.
I hope it doesn't get overlooked.
It's me
for best animated movie at the Oscars.
Yeah. Yeah. Reed says Oppenheimer is an amazing movie, but I'll never watch it again. Dude, I've already rewatched Oppenheimer because the 4K is spectacular. It's an investment though, because it's well over 3 hours. So this is one I still paused it in the middle, went and made a sandwich, took a break a little bit, and then finished the movie. But yeah, it was really good. I agree. Rewatchability is big for me too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have not seen Across the Spider-Verse again yet. I will. I got it because I made sure I grabbed that 4K still. I bet you do. You're like Alex was with John Wick 4.
Right.
It doesn't get you excited. No, it made me demand part 3 right then and there because it cut off too soon or too late. I didn't want that. I didn't want it to end where it ended. I wanted a little bit more or a little bit less so that I
got
could
me excited. Reed.
No, it got me pissed off. I was like, give me the second part right now. That's kind of like what Rebel Moon did. I wanted the second part right as soon as Rebel Moon finished. I was like, damn it, I gotta wait for April. Nolan taught the earth how to make a film. It's a perfect film, one of the best of all time. So Oppenheimer is gonna be my number 2. Rich.
Oh damn.
If it didn't charge by the letter, I'd put that on a t-shirt.
Oh fuck! See that? I'm gonna take a screenshot. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna do it this way. Oh shit, that's priceless, man. Nate, thank you for the comedy gold. Oh man,
that's hilarious.
Yeah. But
man,
I can't even react to it. I can't say anything to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that just cracks me up, bro. That's perfect. That's perfect. I'm getting a screenshot of that too.
Send me a better one than the picture I took. If you screen capping it, I want a better picture of that.
Yeah, no, I'm capturing it on my software. So yeah, you're gonna get a good version of this.
Yeah, send it to me. That's why we love Nate.
He's just spitting knowledge. That's what he's doing. He's spitting the truth.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That's going on the Faces for Radio page. That's gonna be the cover. That's gonna be the cover.
That sums up the Faces for Radio.
Cover for the Faces for Radio Facebook page. That's the new cover.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I ordered the French Amazon version steelbook of Oppenheimer, but I have not seen it. I don't know yet the rewatchability. Okay. And Corey has never seen Oppenheimer.
Oh, it's good.
It's good. You've totally shattered my image of you. No, not in the slightest. But all right. Let's go to my number 1. I've only got one left. And my number 1 movie of the year is sitting there by itself at a 92, and that is Oppenheimer, because as Rich said, it's a perfect film. Nolan taught the earth how to make a movie, and that's why it's not my number 2, it's my number 1. So at a 92, Oppenheimer takes my top spot. I think the movie is fantastic. I'm glad I was able to nominate it for Movie of the Year for the Lowdown Awards. I'm excited for that. And even if it doesn't win, I just think it's the best movie I've seen in a while. And I think the last movie I gave a high enough score to where it was like, oh, dude, that's my favorite movie that I've seen in a while. That's The Martian. That's the last time I've given a movie a really high score. But I usually only give maybe 4 or 5 scores over a 90 during the year. Because I think it's just, you really got to earn it. I'm like, you gotta give it to me. I can't, but I would tell you, Iron Claw came close. Iron Claw came close, bro. It's so good. Added to the list of things I've done that wreck your thoughts of me. That list is long but distinguished, my friend. You guys think
I don't know.
Robert Downey Jr. won? I'm actually surprised he got nominated, but I'm not. I wouldn't be brokenhearted if he won the Oscar.
Yeah.
We haven't actually gotten the nominations, right? Those should be the 28th.
Yeah, the 28th.
I think the 28th of the actual official Oscar nominations.
And then a couple days later, we will be doing. No, wait, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing
we're going to do it immediately following by the numbers. So
yeah, that week
after. So on the 28th, as it turns out, actually, I need to shift that. I'm not leaving for Colorado until Wednesday the 31st, so we're going to have to move that show. Okay. But that means that we can do the Oscar nomination show on Monday, the day after the nominations, if you want.
Do you just want to do by the numbers on that Monday and just go by the numbers and then the Oscar nomination, or
we could do Tuesday, because we're not doing date night that Tuesday because we're going to Colorado and we're doing date night.
Okay, let's do Tuesday then. Let's do
so we can do Oscar nomination show on Monday. Tuesday, unless I have to watch a movie. Do we have anything in the theater that we need to watch for that week?
Let me look. I got my shit right here.
I got mine up too. So 31st, ISS is in the theater.
Yeah. Honestly, hold up. We could move ISS to the following week and plug in.
Do you want to plug in, not Ferrari, but what do you want to plug in there?
We can switch out Bitcon. I mean, it's a documentary on Netflix or somewhere.
It's Netflix, yeah. You want to move? You want to? Okay, let's talk about Bitcon to the 31st.
Yeah.
And then ISS, you want to move to the first week of February?
Yeah. Just so you don't have to go to the movie theater. I'll switch it up in the thing. Just remind me.
Yeah. All right.
Then I'll find something to plug in the 24th for the 5th movie.
We can move the Beekeeper there and do Ferrari on the 17th.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Behind the
Bull.
Inside
so Caveman, I'm going to be honest with Bull, because Bull actually came out in 2021. I know it's a recent release in the US. So Rich and I have to talk about that, whether we're going to add it. If we do, it'll be for February.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. February is slim pickings.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking we can add it for February, because there's not a whole lot to choose from for February.
Yeah.
But I think once the Oscar nominations come out, then we'll start seeing more stuff happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was something. I sent you a few movies that we can put in, but yeah, still, I don't think we have much more than like 3 or 4 movies a week in February.
Yeah, I was just gonna give you a quick rundown. For the 7th, I got Tiger's Apprentice on Paramount Plus. The 14th, Argyle in the movie theater. Orion in the Dark on Netflix. The 21st, Madam Web. I thought it got moved. I don't know if it got moved to that date or if it was supposed to come out in 2023. And then nothing for the 28th. Nothing. Yeah, so February is going to take some homework.
February's going to take some work to find some stuff, but
but hopefully Netflix has some stuff coming out once that list comes out. Hopefully Paramount. Hopefully we get some good foreign films, because I've been liking some.
Yeah, I saw one. My wife pointed out one with Michelle Yeoh on Netflix, and I'm like, oh, cool. Where she's like a monster mom or something, like she's crazy. And I was like, dude, I want to watch. That totally fits. We want to put that in there, and it's a series. And I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have like Destroy All Neighbors, 60 Minutes, Will, Lisa Frankenstein, which is going to be in theaters on the 9th. Upgraded on Prime on February 9th. Heartbreak Agency on Netflix on the 14th. Bob Marley One Love in the theater, maybe.
Yeah, I probably won't see that in the theater.
And then This Is Me Now, the film on Prime on the 16th.
That's J-Lo, right?
I think so. I think that's J-Lo. So I've got a few to add.
I'll throw them in there. I remember you sending it, but I didn't have it.
But maybe Bull will go right in there. I think
somewhere.
I think next week's Mr. Movie might be Argyle. Dude, if it's Argyle, I wasn't planning on going. I don't think it's gonna be Argyle. I think Argyle's just got too much play. The rating and runtime make me think it's that. Yeah. Have you saw the one? Yeah, you saw the one on the first. I thought that was the one you said was like the worst movie you've seen all year, because that movie blew chunks, dude. I really did not like that movie, but it does have its merit as just a strictly slasher movie. But yeah, Bull is a foreign film.
Yeah.
I hated it. Yeah, dude. Founders Day was not good. But yeah, that's it. That's our top 10 and bottom 5. That was a blast. Yeah, it was great. I liked revisiting that. I think we do that every year.
I agree.
Following our award nominations, and then we can go back and go, oh wow, I can't believe that made my top 10. I didn't nominate it.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting. I was like,
I forgot about Babylon, actually.
Yeah, me too. We watched it so early in the year, and it was nominated for the previous year for Oscars because we had it on our Oscar list. Yeah. Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, thank you, Corey.
So yeah, if you guys, because we wouldn't mind getting your guys' top 10. If somebody wants to be on this show with us next year, we'll talk about it when we're getting ready to do it toward the end of this year. And if you want to be on, just give me your top 10 and I'll put it in. Or if you actually do 10 movies with us on By the Numbers, well, I like that better. If you do 10 movies with us, at least 10 movies with us on By the Numbers, you can do a top 10 list.
Yeah.
That I will present to you. So, Corey, I could see you on like 4 or 5 times this year for By the Numbers.
That'd be great.
And we could do a top 10 and bottom 5. That's dedication. If we can get you to do that, and we get you on the top 10 bottom 5 show, we can do your lowdown scores, top and bottom, and that'd be fun. I know Caveman would do it. But so yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a couple other people on here. That if you guys do enough of the By the Number shows, he says if you're in for the punishment, I'm in.
Oh yeah, dude, you guys are always welcome. Always.
Dude,
you just gotta do the movies.
Yeah, you just gotta watch the movies. They gotta be scored in lowdown fashion, and then I will give you your top 10 and bottom 5. So hopefully you do at least 15 movies, which means you've got to do at least 3 shows.
That goes for anybody.
You think Zac Efron will get an Oscar nomination for Iron Claw? No, I do not think he would.
I think his High School Musical hurts him. He was fantastic in it. I think
I think his past is going to kill him. I think his past is going to hurt him for Oscar nominations.
Yeah,
I do,
but I hope we're wrong.
I would like to see a nomination. I see nominations here for probably screenplay, because I think the screenplay is awesome.
Yeah,
and I don't know why, but the mom for best supporting actress,
yes,
I might
that's
see a
the
nomination
ER girl,
for her.
right? She was an ER.
I think she was on ER.
Yeah,
But Caveman's down for it. So, yeah, you do at least 3 shows with us, and we'll do a top 10, bottom 5 with you at the end of the year.
It's gonna be interesting to see our Oscar nominations, or Oscar predictions, because we're not doing
Oscar predictions. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing our Oscar predictions. So that'll be the 29th, because the 28th is going to be the nomination show. The 29th, we're going to do a live stream where we're going to talk about our picks for each category. And, if we see something, something gets snubbed that we wanted to get nominated or something like that, we're going to talk about that. But
I will riot if Past Lives doesn't get some kind of recognition.
It needs a screenplay. It needs a best actress or supporting actor or something.
It'll probably get foreign film. I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah,
but I want something bigger than that.
I want something bigger than that. I want it to get something. I want it to be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah,
I absolutely want it to be nominated. I don't know if it'll win, but I want it nominated for Best Picture.
I want Paul Giamatti in there for Best Actor.
I wouldn't mind that. I think he did a fabulous job in Holdovers. That was so good.
I'm glad you liked it. I was afraid.
No, I know I enjoyed it. And it was, the period piece was what I liked about it, because it was set in like 1970.
And that was the year opening credits. Yeah. It was all 70s.
Yeah, it was all 70s. So yeah, it was kind of cool how they filmed it and stuff. I enjoyed that a lot. But I like that. I like the dynamic between Paul Giamatti and the kid. I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
And I like the girl Mary. I wouldn't be disappointed if she got a supporting actress nomination.
The cook?
Because I think she was good.
She was.
I like her.
It was sad too. She was,
If someone does at least 3 shows, you should make all movies that you think are going to stink. Well,
ask Alex how that went.
Ask Alex. We didn't think they were going to stink. It turns out most of them stunk. Considering The Nun 2 was his pick for the week. But yeah, no, I think that's going to be a blast if you guys come on the show and do at least 3 by the number shows over the course of the year. Then I will look through our list, because I keep track of all the ones that do by the numbers or high fives. If you're in there more than 3 times, I will hit you up toward the end of the year to see if you want to be on this show for 2024.
Yeah.
I think that'll be fun. Cody, Film Addiction made Holdovers his number 1 for 2023. I know, I'm not surprised. It was good.
My number 1. It is my number 1. My goes Holdovers, Past Lives, Spider-Verse. I think Oppenheimer are my top 4, and then I don't remember what I put. Let me look.
Now, I will tell you that Holdovers will not make my top 10.
Yeah, it did for me.
I did like it, but Past Lives, we both gave an 82. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, it was Hunger is my number 5th movie.
Hunger was awesome. I'm glad I was able to nominate that.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. Then American Fiction.
That was so good. Yeah,
I'm
glad you nominated American Fiction, bro. I had it on the list, and then I erased it because I put Joyride, because I was like, no, I need to put Joyride as my alternate, because otherwise American Fiction was on my list for favorite comedy.
That was so good. That was
fun.
So good. And then Iron Claw still, Mission Impossible, and then Godzilla -1. That's my 10.
And I'm putting Iron Claw for 2024. I know it came out last year, but I didn't see it until this year. Same with Holdovers. So I'll look for those to be in my nominations for for next year. For next year's. Holdovers was fine. Didn't hit me the way it seemed for others. Yeah, no, I thought it was good, but like I said, it's not going to make my top 10. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, man, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Corey says I really want to watch Past Lives, but I've been holding off. I never liked movies with infidelity. See, same way. And wasn't sure which way to go. But that being said, watch it.
Yes.
Because I don't like movies with infidelity, and I'm saying watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but watch it.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah. I would see it, Corey. Great show. Thank you, bro. Yeah, great show, man. This was a lot of fun. You guys, thank you so much for watching us. And oh shit, I gotta friggin' load the outro, dude.
Well, you doing that. Just a reminder, David's YouTube channel transformed into the Faces for Radio. All our shows are going to be focused on his channel or on the Faces for Radio channel. And you'll be seeing Comic Talk eventually come to the Faces for Radio channel, along with the Kevin Smith show I do with Adam and David, because David shows up sometimes. We're not even supposed to watch this today.
Only when it's good. Only when it's good. Except for one time I showed up when I didn't like the movie.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to do that.
You had to counterbalance.
I did, but I didn't want to do that to you guys with Clerks 2. Because I would have just shit all over that movie. And
That's okay.
I was like, I know you guys really like it. And I was like, nah, I'm going to step off for that one. But I know next one we got coming up is Zach and Miri Make a Porno, right?
Zach and Miri Make a Porno. I think we're going to shoot for sometime in February because we're going to get everything transferred over in February to the Faces for Radio. Yes, and everything should be on Spotify too.
Everything will be on Spotify. I'm not gonna put this show on Spotify, you guys. This is exclusive for visual. So
yeah. Even though we're Faces for Radio.
For Facebook, YouTube, and for Twitter. I am thinking about changing the Instagram account for Faces for Radio to a business account. If I do that, then we will be live on Instagram through our live stream, but I'll have to knock off Twitter, but I don't get a whole lot of play on Twitter anyway. So, so that may happen. We've started doing that with Spirits with Spirits, and that's been a lot of fun.
Oh, that's
so they're working out some of the bugs on it. It's a tricky process to go live on Instagram at the same time, but as we've been practicing it with Spirits, I'm going to start doing it with the Faces for Radio here later on this year. So look for that to go on. And that's okay, Caveman. I appreciate you. I appreciate you reminding me. You don't stop reminding me about it. But this particular case, this is strictly for live stream. This is not going into Spotify. But I might do it next year, especially if we have guests.
Yes,
so I'm looking forward to that. But okay, that's loaded, brother. I think we're out of here.
Yeah.
There's going to be a recap of all our movies. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. Be safe. God bless. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday,
I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, next Wednesday for By the Numbers at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 Eastern. Remember, it's our new time this month because Rich has to take his daughter to volleyball practice and bring her home.
Yeah.
So we're going a little bit late this month, but then we'll be back at our regular time in February. So, right? Or will that be?
It's 2 months, January, February.
Okay, so March. So we'll be back.
Yeah.
So we'll be back to our regular time slot in March, just in time for Oscars.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, Caveman. Hit your like on your way out. But yeah, appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Again, definitely. If you can, go to each of our channels because we're live on both.
Yeah.
Hit like on both of them. If you haven't subscribed to both of us, then please do so. That'd be awesome. And to all these guys that are in the chat, they're awesome.
We appreciate it.
If you haven't subscribed to them, Caveman, Jeff, Nate, Reed, Miss Caveman, whoever's got a channel, get them. Subscribe
and
to
hit
them.
their Instagram pages too.
Hit their Instagram pages. But yeah, as Rich said, we've rebranded the 4K Lowdown is rebranded on YouTube to the Faces for Radio, but you can still find it under both. You can find it under YouTube / the 4K Lowdown or at Faces the number 4 Radio. You can find it under both of those. So, okay, now we're out of here. You guys, appreciate you being here. This was a great stream. We had a lot of fun. We can't wait till next year. Until then, we'll see you next time on the Faces for Radio podcast.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.